For all the Splatoon players out there, at some point while playing Turf War, you will probably be thinking, is it possible to get 100% turf in Turf War? Well, today I will not be answering that question, but instead I'll be playing all 24 Splatoon 3 multiplayer stages entirely in the game, just to measure how many turf points each stage has. Now before we start, I gotta bring up disclaimers. I am not a perfect person, so everything in this video may or may not be 100% accurate. Also, this video will only be covering Turf War layouts, no Anarchy layouts, cause that will take way more time and Recon mode doesn't display turf points anyways. Lastly, in some stages, there will be sponges that will infinitely turf below it for all of eternity. I will only paint under these sponges once, and that's it. If not, every single stage that has a sponge over inkable turf will have 9,999 turf points, which isn't realistic obviously. With all that said, let's get started. For convenience sake, I'll be going in order the stages are shown in Recon mode or private battles. So we'll start off with Scorch Gorge and end with the new stage, Lemuria Hub. Starting off with Scorch Gorge, it now has 2,113 points after its layout change. Oh yeah, by the way, Splatoon devs, I hope you guys know this is still in the game since day one. Up next is Eeltail Alley with 2,777 points. It should go to the lottery. Anyways, Hagglefish Market now has 2,612 points after sacrificing its beloved pole. Wait, what do you mean it's the least amount of turf points Hagglefish has ever gotten? After that, we got Undertow Spillway with 2,528 points. And no, I have nothing else to say. Moving on, we got Mediocre Midworks. Mincemeat Metalworks with 2,293 points. Following that, we have Reworked Hammerhead Bridge with 2,642 points. By the way, this stage rework is not good. Museum D'Alfonsino is next with 2,311 points. By the way, its rework broke its 333 point record. After that is Mahi Mahi Resort with 2,245 points. Then, we have our first stage that has never received any changes in Splatoon 3, Inkblot Art Academy with 2,591 points. After that, we have our very first stage that breaks 3,000... Wait, no, Sturgeon Shipyard only has 2,991 points. Up next is Mako Mart with 2,276 points. Now we have our first stage that breaks 3,000 points, with Wahoo World at 3,049 points. Oh yeah, any chance it could have been 3,050 points if it wasn't for this tiny speck that can't be painted because of the pole. Anyways, up next is Brinewater Springs with 2,162 points. Which should have been more, but the Splatoon devs actually use logic for once when it comes to turfing under trees. Kinda. What's even funnier is that Flounder Heights also got changed, the same update, yet you can still paint under the trees on this stage. Oh yeah, Flounder Heights is 2,582 points. Umami Ruins is next, and oh my god, this stage got a massive glow up to 2,319 points. Unfortunately, the stage is no longer the funny 2020 points it used to be since its release. On to Manta Maria, which is now 2,766 points. Up next is our new and improved Barnacle and Dime with 2,355 points. Okay, not completely new and improved, but you get the point. Up next, our favorite Splatoon 2 stage, totally not indicating anything otherwise about it. Humpback Pump Track has 2,307 points. After that is Crab Leg Capital with a measly 2,146 points. This isn't including any grades, so if anyone is willing to do a lot of math and calculations to include all the grade platforms, be my guest, and go ahead and do all the other stages while you're at it. Anyways, up next is Ship Shape Cargo Co., which remains unchanged at 2,413 points. After that is Robo Ramen with 2,417 points. Up next is Bluefin Depot with 2,191 points. Moving on to Marlin Airport, it has 2,557 points. And last but not least, Lamura Hub has 2,262 points. And that is every single Splatoon 3 multiplayer stage in the game turfed. Not completely, but just turfed. And for those who are curious, here are all the stages ranked from the least amount of turf points to the most amount of turf points. You are very welcome. Well, that's the video. This will be the final time I'll ever be painting Splatoon 3's multiplayer stages. We've come a long way. From the very first time I ever did this over a year and a half ago, back when Brown Water and Flounder were the most recent stage additions in Chill Season 2022, to now, exactly 500 days later, in Sizzle Season 2024. No, seriously, whether I plan this or not, this video will be 500 days old by the time this video is uploaded. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you haven't already, go subscribe to the channel. All the support you guys have given my channel for the past 500 days now has been insane, and I couldn't thank you guys enough. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.